I was fortunate enough to be born in Ogden Valley, and I've stayed here in the Huntsville area all of my life, and along the way married a wonderful lady from Clearfield, Utah, and we've lived out our lives with 8 children and now 33 grandchildren. Well, I think I had the happy fate of being able to be both a lawyer and a farmer. Almost all the money I made as a lawyer went into being a farmer. And then in 1989, I was invited by the LDS Church to become one of its general officers as a member of the First Quorum of 70. And I did that for the next 24 years. Since 2012, I've been retired, which in the parlance of the LDS Church is an emeritus general authority. I think I'm the first member of my family to become a college graduate. Neither my father nor my mother nor any of my 4 grandparents had the opportunity or were able to take the opportunity to go to college. So I was always encouraged by my parents to get a higher education, and I loved learning, and I had good friends who were also eager learners. My view of the benefit of that after living 77 years is that the object of education is to help each of us attain our highest potential. Education is the key to that. It's the bridge to a better life in almost every way. In addition to that aspect of education, there's an even more important element, and that is that education prepares us for a greater quality of life, a life that involves the public good, the civic good. We speak in America of that we're born with certain inalienable rights. One of those freedoms has certainly got to be the freedom and the opportunity, maybe even greater than the freedom, the opportunity to become educated, to learn. And I think in the history of our country, one of the greatest leaps forward we made was when we decided that we would provide a free public education to every young boy and young girl in our country. If we're ever going to have or come close to the promise that America makes of equality, it's got to be equality of opportunity to become educated. When I faced the question of retirement, which every person eventually does, in my mind the question became, what would be the thing of most worth for me to do with the rest of my life? And happily, at the time I was retired, I was appointed by Governor Herbert to the Utah State Board of Regents, the governing board for higher education in Utah that supervises the 8 institutions of higher learning. I've also been working in Weber County as the chairman of something called the Intergenerational Poverty Advisory Committee to focus on the 7,500 children in Weber County who are in intergenerational poverty, getting them educated in the preschool years, getting them to not be absent from the school when they begin at age 6, and then trying to help them complete high school and navigate the sometimes strenuous path that it takes to get into college. I think we all have an obligation to give back. That, as someone once said, service is the rent we pay for living here on this earth. So to be viewed as someone that somehow contributed to the betterment of that is a great honor for me. I'm not one who seeks rewards or seeks publicity for what I've done, but I'm very honored to accept this award and to be recognized in this way.